Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Prophet back with another video, and thank you for tuning in with us today. We are going to be taking a look at VeChain, one of the most popular on this channel, and I think there's a good reason behind it. I think VeChain will continue its success. If we look at the last 24 hours, we do see a 4.27% decrease, which is giving it a pretty good time to buy right now. If we see the market cap right now at $6 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being 949.8 million, and we have that circulating supply at that 64.3 billion VET. VeChain is one of those that we will continue to look at on this channel because there is a lot of potential behind it. If we go to the last week span alone, we see a 3.64% increase, and the last month we see a 126.3% increase, and I don't think it's going to stop here. Obviously, we did see this dip, and this next high here was definitely not higher than our previous increase. However, I think that's still coming. Obviously, we saw it gradually increase again. I could definitely see a repeat of this large, slow increase. I think we're in that area where, it's definitely a possibility that we see a stabilization before a large increase, like I just said. So I do want to give you guys a little background on VeChain before we give you that price prediction for the end of April, May in 2021. So VeChain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products, and then they can record data on the VeChain blockchain. So if you don't know much about VeChain, I will say it is definitely one that you want to know more about. It's one that will continue to be huge around the market. I think a lot of people are interested in it because it's definitely got that long-term potential. So it's got controllable transaction lifecycle, MTT, transaction dependency, and fee delegation. We've talked about these before. If you want a little bit more in-depth detail on VeChain itself, definitely take a look at previous videos. We've talked about VeChain quite a bit. It's obviously going to continue to be talked about because it is one of those coins that, like I said, has a lot of value behind it. I think it's going to be here for, the long haul. I think it's going to stick around with us for quite some time. So low computation power required to achieve the network security and consensus integrity, controlled via the built-in smart contract. Hard forks can be avoided in case authority masternodes fail to upgrade. And then we also have the all authority masternode operator identities are strictly verified by the foundation. If you continue down, you can actually read more about the governance and economic model. We won't go into too much detail on those. And then you can also read about the stakeholders benefit from collective value creation through the development of the ecosystem and learn more about VeChain altogether. If you go also to the news, also you obviously want to do so. Before investing, you want to go check out the news. Unfortunately, VeChain's news has not been updated for quite some time. There hasn't been, updates since looks like 2020. So if you continue on the website, you can actually read more about it. There's also a community tab. You can go to the community and see what's all going on in the join. If you join the VeChain ecosystem, you can talk with other people as well. So this is definitely one of those coins that has a long-term future, and we will actually go back to the price chart now and take a look at the prices and where we see them by the end of April, May, in 2021. Do remember that I am not a financial advisor. I will never give you guys financial advice, so always do your own research before investing in any coin, specifically any cryptocurrency, as they have a lot of information behind each and every coin that you should probably be looking up and doing research on before investing in any of them. If we look at the last week span, we do see a pretty large decrease, increase. So we started here at these pretty much 0.098 around that March 22nd. We saw a very large dip to that 0.0808. If you guys were able to get in that dip, very good job. Obviously, you're going to see an increase, and then we see another large dip, and this is even a better dip if you guys were able to get into that. And now we're seeing a solid increase. I think VeChain is going to be here to stay, like I said. It's definitely one of those that will continue to be used around the market, and I think a lot of people see the utility behind VeChain. And VET is, like I said, it's one of those coins that it'll be here for the long haul. It's definitely going to be something that increases over time. If we see the last month alone, a lot of people started realizing that early March, and that's why we've had this constant increase in price, and I think it's going to continue to increase in price, like I stated. So by the end of April, I definitely see VeChain being about a 14 to 15 cent coin at the very least. I think it'll continue to increase like this slowly over time, and then we have his little stabilization at the end like this again. I think we will see a 15 to like I said, 15 to 16 cent April all-time high. Hopefully we stabilize there around 12 to 13 cents as well. It could definitely go much higher at the rate it's going right now. If we did something like this in April, we would obviously see VeChain being about an 18, 20 cent coin. Definitely a possibility. I think it could actually go higher than that as well. April's going to be a good month for cryptocurrency. It just previous years it has been, and I think it will be yet again. March is obviously usually a hard year for cryptocurrencies, definitely altcoins specifically. So VeChain, I think because of how well it did in March alone, I think April is going to be a great month for it. We could definitely see it do even better than that 15 cent mark. VeChain by the end of May, I think is going to be very, very good. I think it's going to continue this increase. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Like I said, VeChain by the end of May, I think that's going to be a 25 to 30 cent coin. However, by the end of 2021, I do think it'll calm down a little bit on its way to the end of 2021. I think it'll be about an 80 cent coin at the most. Obviously, it can go higher. It has the potential to go higher. However, at the current rate, and I do think there will be some dips in the middle of the summer. I think VeChain will have a lot of stabilization issues with prices wise. It'll stabilize out at about 40 to 45 cents and possibly continue that rise later in the year. I think we do see, like I said, an 80 cent VeChain by the end of 2021. And that is just going to be my price predictions. You guys know I like to keep it as real as possible. And I try to keep it realistic with, avoid going through the hype train and just saying, 100x. A lot of people do believe VeChain has the chance and the opportunity for 100x. I believe it actually may have 100x potential. It's just not going to be this year. It'll be, 100x over a couple years at the very least. VeChain is one of those that, like I said, very, very big potential behind it. I do like seeing VeChain do well. Just let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys like VeChain, why do you like it? And, do you see it as a huge coin in the future? Do you think 2022 will be a huge year for VeChain, or do you think 2021 is when VeChain will actually have its huge year or huge breakout year? Obviously, we've already seen it break out this month alone with 126% increase. And this last week has been just filled with ups and downs. Hopefully buying a dip throughout the stabilization period where you see, a few times that it dipped down quite a large amount. If you guys were able to get in on those good dips, then you got a discounted VeChain price and you did very well for yourself. So let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this content, and obviously always leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Make sure to turn the notification bell on so you can get that notifications every time we put out a new video. You can also follow me on Twitter, and you can also join the Discord community, both in the description below. Thank you guys so much for the fun yesterday on the live stream. I can't thank you guys enough for all the donations you guys have given me, and I will continue to do live streams and grind because you guys, the support you're showing, obviously insane, and I cannot thank you enough. So like I said, I will continue to grind content out for you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.